Now that the installation is done, it's time to start on framing. The framing is basically for giving something to mount my countertops, cabinets, and bed to. The basic idea is I can't just be screwing everything into the metal frame, or worse, having screws poking out into the exterior. After quite a bit of research at YouTube University and consulting my buddy Matt,
What's up, bro?
I decided to go with 1x3 pine, and we'll be installing them long ways on both the upper and lower, as well as vertically every 16 inches or so. Something unconventional I'm doing though is I won't be installing any framing to the ceiling, and the reason is I want to maximize the distance between the top of my head and the ceiling. And I know what you're thinking, good job Ryan, you're not talking into your phone all awkwardly anymore. Proud of myself too. I finally did some research and bought myself a wireless mic. Anyway, cue the music and let's get to work. Safety first. Okay, I've made for myself a template. I've cut it at the 45-degree angle. And the idea here is that if I just duplicate this board a bunch of times, it'll fit at least good enough in all of the different places, and I think this will do. Okay, it's now a couple days later, and there's a part of me that doesn't even want to mention this part, but these are not tutorials, these are more so vlogs and the story of how I put this van together. I'll mention the parts that aren't as glamorous, and in this instance, I made a mistake. And what I did is I have this board running the full length, however, my bed is gonna have to extend past this. I should have cut it beforehand, before installing it to the wall. And so I need to cut this off about right here. And then I also took this guy off and I need to put it further toward the back. The idea here is to maximize the space for my mattress. So I'm having to do a little bit of rework, but I'll document that part as well. And hopefully I don't make any other mistakes that hold me back. Dang it, I'm making a mess. Yay, I guess. Ugh. I don't even know. Comment down below if you think I should redo this. I'm so tired of this. I suck at this. Okay, now that I've fixed this guy and have moved that board over, now I'm gonna affix 3 or 4 boards that kind of go like this. I'll need to cut the top of it at a 45. I'll drill in there and here and do 3 or 4, and this will eventually be used to help mount some cabinets. I have to stop it short, again, for the same reason as this guy, because my mattress is gonna extend past this point, and so it can't just be one continuous board. I'm gonna have like an indentation in the wall that helps fit my mattress in there. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, don't laugh at me because they're not coming up to the same height. I'm pretty okay with this as it is. I expect to shorten these up quite a bit. I know that they're at least long enough. I don't know what height my bed is gonna be. I really want to make it as high as possible, and I doubt that it will go up to here. So I will be cutting these down later on, but for now I'm content with their current position. Okay, now I just need to rinse, wash, repeat on this side. Cue the montage music and time lapse. Okay, I have finished all of the vertical ones, and now I'm going to fill spaces in between, both on the upper and the middle. I'm gonna hold off on doing the lower ones. I'm not fully convinced that that will be necessary. As an extension of like the vlog style of these videos, not really the tutorial approach that I'm taking, I wanna take a second to share what's going on here in Texas lately. The clouds have just been immaculate. Like, I love this. It's been so great. What's up, Millie? We're dog sitting for a friend. Shout out to Toby. All right, so I got up this morning and learned that it's been raining. Seemingly no big deal. But then when I stepped inside the van for today, I discovered that it's wet down here and that it's leaking from up here. And so I'm gonna start out the day with stopping the leaking. I'll just put like a towel over it. And then when it's not raining anymore, I'll occupy myself with how to seal it up the rest of the way. So I have a towel. I'm gonna just wedge it up in there and sort of stop the bleeding, and then we'll get on to the rest of the framing. All right, now to just put another towel down here, and that'll stop the bleeding for now. So the lighting might be a little more awkward, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from making progress. Okay, I just finished up the framing on this side, all the way down, both upper and lower, and now I need to get the horizontal ones on this side. Something that I feel the need to fully disclose on is that I don't have a solid plan for what everything's gonna look like in the end. Like, for example, I'm putting this piece up right here. It's like, do I have a specific intent for that piece in mind? And the answer is no. Do I need that piece there? Maybe eventually. Would it not feel right if I left it blank? Yes. So that's kind of what I've done. There's a good chance that my lack of planning is going to bite me in the butt later on, but I'm pretty sure at a baseline level, what I've done so far is pretty much necessary. So with that in mind, I'm going to get onto the right side and we'll call it good. I'll redo that one. Okay, now it's time to fix this guy. That worked. Okay, here's pretty much the final product. Got it on this side too. Obviously these are different heights on both sides. Eventually I'll cut those to the appropriate height, but I'll save that for whenever I'm ready for the details of my bed. The rain outside today was pretty inconvenient, but I'd say the lighting right now is working out pretty good. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this process. If you like this video and want to keep up with my journey, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.